Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Raft. So today we're going to be continuing to build outwards and upwards, trying to expand on uh, our net system that we've got going here, and also we're working on a little bit more on our second floor, which is going to require gathering some wood to place some more columns. Totally reasonable, but may take a little bit of resources. Let's see if we got anything back here in our nets. Doesn't look like it, so hopefully this stuff will start flowing in soon. Let's take stock of what we got here. We actually have a fair amount of building materials. Probably good to place a couple more, not foundations, but rather columns right off the bat. Pillars even. So we want them to be, there's like a 3x3 and then 3x3 again. So it should be like right here. And then the next one should be like here. And one more like right here. Okay, now we should be able to build the floor all the way out. Which will help a lot with getting the second floor done. So let's go ahead and switch over from foundations to floors, which are even cheaper than foundations, nicely. Don't require any rope, which is pretty... It's a pretty important resource, so it kind of sucks when you have to waste a bunch of rope on this stuff. I don't think we're going to be able to finish this quite yet. We need a little bit more wood. However, our palm tree is slowly but surely growing, so we should be able to hopefully use some of that wood, since we are missing out on some as we speak. So close. This should help. Yeah, I'd like to get some more nets going, though, as well, because I feel like we're having to do a little bit too much active collection of resources still. I think if this was a little bit longer, or a little wider, rather, we wouldn't have to deal with that as much. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do the old swapperoo here. We will eat this. We are so close to death, it's crazy. I didn't even notice that. Good. Good, okay. So now we're not dying of thirst, and hopefully soon we'll be good on hunger again. Let's see if we've got any more planks here. Looks like we can expand our second floor just a little bit more now. Let's go ahead and... Oop, not a wall, but rather a floor. Get this expanded a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 8 more wood, and then we'll be able to finish off the second floor, at least in terms of walking around, which is going to be pretty sweet. And we can then we can build out some more of our planters, because I want to try out planting some of those potatoes that we saw a couple episodes ago. All right, so we'll grab some more thatch, some more scrap. Nice. We probably just about due for a shark attack coming up here. Expect him to beeline towards the raft any second now. How are we doing? We're doing okay. Let's see about getting some more planters going. Can we make some more rope? 5 more rope? That's not bad. We're pretty set on rope, actually. It's wood that's really getting us right now. Let's grab this before we start coughing again. There we go. And we should probably do a little bit of fishing while we wait for the planks to come in, because goodness gracious, we're running out of food again. Hard to believe, I know. I think once we get the coconuts and potatoes going, like a couple more coconut trees and a couple more potato plants running, I think we'll be doing a lot better. Is that actually? Okay, it is underwater. Awesome. So we now got another couple mackerel. Let's throw one on here. Maybe fish up 1 or 2 more, so we don't have to be doing this every 2 minutes. And then I think the next thing we want to build is, let's try building a potato planter and see how that works. I also saw there's a new update out. I'm not sure if it's going to break our save or not, so I think we're going to just finish this one out on the 1.04 update, and then we can check out 1.05 if we want to, once we've finished this playthrough, if we want to check out some of the new features. Although we may take a bit of a break and let a couple more versions develop before we come back, just because if they've only patched in 1 or 2 things, I'm not super duper interested in doing a full playthrough again. So we'll wait for significant changes if necessary. Let's finish out our floor up here, if we can. Yes, exactly enough wood. Nice. And then once we get some more planks again... Oh, you fucker. Get the fuck off my boat. Get out of here. Son of a bitch. Well, I guess the next planks we'll use will be for repairing the fucking raft. Asshole shark. You get this little leeway time after stabbing him where like they respawn way out there, because they swim like straight down after you fight them off, presumably so you can't keep hunting them. I'm surprised we haven't actually killed any sharks yet, though. Usually every like third or fourth time you fight them off, they'll die, and you can get their resources from them, which is pretty sweet because they have some pretty good stuff. Shark meat lasts quite a while and prevents you from having to fish constantly, which is nice. Alright, so getting some food going. Let's drink a little bit more, make sure we're not thirsty. Okay, and I think we might have enough planks now to go ahead and make another, or to go ahead and make our crop plot. Yes. Excellent. Alright, let's check out this crop plot. So, I'm not sure exactly where we want to put it because we're probably going to have another palm tree like right here. Maybe we'll do like this here and then another palm tree to the right of it. Let's do it like that. Okay. So, crop plot. Can I plant potatoes in you? Yes! Okay, so potatoes do count as a seed. Do I have to plant more than one? Plant 3? Okay. Alright, so now we have... Oh, sweet. So now we have 3 tiny potato plants growing. Yeah! More sources of food. Nice work, you guys. And this thing is fully grown, so we can chop this down. We're going to have a great source of wood. We're going to put up walls up here soon because... Fucked if I want all of our coconuts rolling off into the ocean. But for now, beggars can't be choosers. We'll just try and pick up the coconuts as they fall. Come back here, you son of a bitch. Because coconuts are how we get more seeds, so we can plant more trees. So we definitely... They're a commodity. Come here. I think we... Oh, sweet. This one didn't roll. Awesome. We got all 4. That's great. Okay, so we'll immediately plant another seed. And now we have awesome coconuts, which are a great source of food. And I think water, too. And also, I think we may have the resources already from all that thatch and stuff to make another tree crop plot. Yeah. So we'll do another one of these. And you know what? We'll do another one of these, too. We have the resources. Oh, we don't have the resources. We're short 1 wood. There's probably some planks downstairs we can go grab. But first, let's place the next tree crop plot. Yeah. And we'll put some more seeds down. All right, you guys. We're starting to get some automation going. That's what I'm talking about. I don't like having to do everything manually. It's kind of a pain in the ass. So now if we can get some planks, there we go, a couple planks, we should be able to expand out our net a little bit, which is great. Let's see. Wow, we have a lot of shit. You know what we should probably do before we make anything else is we should make a chest so we can store this crap. Let's go ahead and, wow, we don't even have space for one. We'll drop this 1 scrap and make a chest, which we'll throw down here. Then we can pick this scrap back up. And we'll just put a chest down here under the stairs. So it's not really in the way, but it's convenient to get to. Alright, enough with the R to rotate. Let me... Why is it so hard to access? It's kind of annoying. Maybe this was a poor place for it. Ah, well. Open. We will get rid of... We don't need all this. Way too much scrap. I think 21 is probably plenty. Let's consolidate our rope. We don't have any wood, which is terrible. Food can go down here. Alright, this is fine. This looks good. So, let's go ahead and pick up some cooked food. Oh, we should probably keep the mackerel on our hotbar, though, since we're constantly swapping it out. And drink a little water. Great. And, wow, look at all those resources just going right by. Take a little bit of it if we can. Don't need the scrap, but could always use more thatch. Because now I'd like to... Ooh, wow, look at that. Barrel City. Nice. Oh, it's mostly scrap. Now we have only 3 more planks. We need to get... Oh, my God, already? We need to get a couple more planks going, and then we can extend our net catching here. Because I think that's fairly... wood intensive, if I'm not mistaken. 2 each, so we can do another 2 now at least, so that's something. Let's go ahead and expand this guy out here because it seems like we're missing a lot that come by on this side. We'll expand that out a bit. Oh, I'm risking the shark. I'm probably going to get bit by the shark, but I don't care. I need these planks. Oh, here he comes. Jesus. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we need to just make sure we're not missing every single plank that comes by here. Don't really care about much of the other stuff. But this should be... Ooh. Ha! Missed it and then caught it anyways. This should be good to do another 1 or 2. Yeah. And this time we'll go out in this direction. I like to have planks that kind of go all the way out to them, just because you can fall into these. But you can also just walk around the outside here, which is what we'll do for now, just because it's a little bit more efficient, I think, when we're trying to just increase our catching distance rather than necessarily go all out and expanding the plank. It's going to take a lot of time to get it all fully expanded. Here we go. We got planks for days. This is what I'm talking about. Hurry up. I ain't got time. I want these ones too. All right. Yeah. Now we can do another probably 2 or 3 expansions for our net. And then we'll be able to probably call it for this episode. But we've done some pretty awesome expanding on this one. I'm pretty happy with the progress we've made. And it may even have been a bit of a long episode, which is fine. So we'll go one more out in this direction. And we'll go one more out in this direction. Empty the old nets. And we'll check on our potato harvest before we call it here. Think. Palm trees looking good. Potatoes. Hey, potatoes are ready to go. Let's go ahead and pull these guys out. And plant some new ones. Okay, so we get twice the potatoes we put in. That's pretty good. Awesome. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed another episode of Raft. We have gone ahead and done some pretty sweet expanding on our raft here. It's got our complete second floor and some additional planters, as well as we've branched out a little bit on our net traps. So we should be collecting quite a few more resources now. It looks like about, I'd say almost twice as much, which is great. So, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Tell me what you liked. If there's anything we can do better or any tips you want to give us, go ahead and throw them in the comments section, and I'll be sure to check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.